Hey, what up you guys, it's Danny B. You're watching The Trash Dash. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review of Alien Romulus. And this review is going to contain spoilers, but not till the very end. So I'll filter that in black and white, give you the whole spoiler warning and shit. So I just got out of the movie theater, and I'm happy to report this is actually a pretty good one. You know, I grew up with the first two Aliens, even the third one. I seen half of the fourth one, and I fell asleep, and I never finished it, but I remember liking that one too. But after that, I kind of just stopped caring. Like, I saw Alien versus Predator, and I saw, I think Prometheus, the one where like the chick gets an abortion in the vending machine. But I didn't like those. I didn't like Alien versus Predator. I didn't like the Prometheus, if that's the one I'm thinking of. And I never saw, I think there's like 2 or 3 that I didn't even see. This one really kind of goes back to like the roots a little bit, where it's like they focus way more on like practical effects and the horror element of it. It's directed by the guy that directed the Evil Dead remake and what's the other one, like The Blind Guy. So it's got like much more of a horror tone in it. Like there's a few good gore scenes and stuff in this. Yeah, the horror elements and like the practical effects in this are all awesome. The look of the movie is awesome in my opinion. The main issue I had with it, not that it's like even really that big of an issue, but just like the characters in this, I didn't feel like had really that much personality, like especially compared to like the first two, and especially part 2, where everyone's personality stood out. Like, you knew Hudson was Hudson, Vasquez was Vasquez, Ripley is Ripley. To me, these characters all kind of blended together a little bit, where it's like they just all kind of have the same personality. So that's the only real like issue I have with this. The pacing is a little bit wonky, like it's kind of slow for the first 40 minutes, which in the first one, you know, you can kind of get away with it because they're showing you the whole world of like the spaceship and stuff. This one is like, you know, I seen all that before, so I didn't care so much about that. But once it gets going, it's really pretty good. And the aliens look awesome in this. It's got a lot of like the face huggers in this. A lot of like cool scares that have nothing to do with the aliens. Like they show a dead guy and it's real creepy. So I like this, you know, like 100 times better than I like the Alien Prometheus one. I can't even really remember anything about Prometheus except that it's like everyone was taking their masks off at the same time because someone said, oh, it's okay to breathe in air. So, but like then they just trust that, they just go with it. And then of course the abortion scene, I remember. And Alien versus Predator, it wasn't horrible or anything, but I just, you know, I wasn't a big fan of it. I thought it was a little cheesy. You know, I would say I definitely like this one better than part 3. I don't like it as much as the first 2. But yeah, this is going to be a quick review because I just saw it. I don't have time to think about every single thing about it. But yeah, overall, I liked it. I kind of want to give this one a 4, but I don't know if I liked it enough to give it a 4. I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 5 stars. But maybe on a rewatch or something, it'll grow on me even more and I'll like it, you know, a little bit better. So now I'm going to get into the spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, you know, just stop the video and go watch it. One of the coolest things about this movie is it brings back the robot from the first one, like the guy they killed. They reboot him and he's acting like an asshole in this. And I don't know if they did like a CGI to this thing's face to make it look like the original actor or something, but or if they just recast a guy that looked like him. But yeah, it's like right away I could tell, you know, okay, this is the guy from the first one. And then the dead people on the ship, I think, are the people like that were from the first one, especially the guy with the beard. I kind of remember him from the first one. Something I thought that was like didn't make a lot of sense to me was there's a scene where like the face hugger hugs a girl, and then like 13 minutes later the thing bursts out of her chest. And I remember in the first one, it took like a week for that guy to even have the alien baby. This one, it happens right away. So I was like, what the hell? But like, I understood, like, you know, they got to get into the action. So it's not like, what do I want to wait like another 40 minutes for this thing to come out of it? And this one right here is a big spoiler. So definitely turn this off if you're still watching and you haven't seen this. The ending, alien, the whole scene in the end with the alien, like the half human, half xenomorph alien was really cool looking. I think they did do that in part 4, but I think it was like a scientific like experiment, like someone like spliced the DNA. This one, the face hugger impregnates a pregnant chick, so it kind of takes on the form of a human. But this is what I want to talk about is I don't know if they did this intentionally or not. The thing looks like fucking Robert Englund. So it looks like a fucking Freddy Krueger alien running around. And then especially when it gets in her face and its tongue is coming out, it looks like fucking Freddy, like, doing the tongue. And I was, like, wondering, like, did they do this as a nod to Nightmare on Elm Street? I was cracking up. It was really cool. It was super creepy looking. And then also, it kind of looked like Pumpkinhead, which, you know, Pumpkinhead was Stan Winston's design. I know his production team did it, but Stan Winston did the xenomorphs in the first one, and then for Pumpkinhead, he was like, all right, I'm going to kind of make this look like an xenomorph, but it's going to be a human version of it. So that's what this is. It's like, you know, an xenomorph mixed with a human. So I was like, oh, it's kind of like a Pumpkinhead alien running around. Yeah, definitely a cool movie. I'm definitely going to pick this up when it comes out. And I like this a lot better than Maxine or Longlegs. I thought this was a better horror movie than both of those. So yeah, definitely the best one I've seen since the first two. I got to revisit part 4 because I only saw half of it and I fell asleep and I never watched the rest. I hope the director does another Alien movie because that was pretty good. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on Alien Romulus. Let me know if you liked it better than Prometheus and the other sequels past part 2. This is Danny B. You're watching The Trash Dish. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.